Hi, everybody. This is Coach Adrian with Exos in the Fitness Center in Honeywell, Charlotte. I just wanted to hop on and provide a little bit of support and just some extra information about some of the questions that have been asked in the Fearsome Flow program. Um, this is one of the questions that we've been asked in the sign up process, and I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on it. Um, So this person asks, what is cortisol? Or rather, how is cortisol measured and tips to lower their cortisol? So cortisol is a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands, and it acts as the body's primary stress hormone. Uh, cortisol tests are usually administered either through saliva tests, blood tests, or urine tests. Um, These are usually done not to diagnose how stressed you are in day-to-day lives, but they are used to diagnose certain conditions and even like cancerous tumors, or just tumors, benign, in certain parts of the body will spike the cortisol levels. These results are usually given as a percentage of uh, grams per volume of blood. In this case, it is a microgram per deciliter. Um, and usually these tests are given multiple times a day in order to best diagnose, because usually when you wake up, um, your cortisol levels will spike to give your body a little bit of energy to wake up, and then they'll go down as the day goes along. So cortisol levels are highest 6 a.m. to about 8 a.m., and they will reach their lowest levels in the middle of the night around midnight. Um, but they only provide a glimpse, a snapshot of cortisol levels in that moment, and they're affected by, what you're doing that day. Um, if you're running low on sleep. So my point is they're very dependent on external factors. Um, but really quick, let's have just a quick conversation about cortisol. Cortisol is a a hormone that is very understudied in this realm and in this time. Of course, everyone knows, stress is bad. Um, I remember, and I'm sure that the other coaches here remember, in their undergrad, seeing a movie or a video called Cortisol, the silent killer. And while yes, it, uninhibited and prolonged exposure to high cortisol levels can lead to death of cells, and that's what that whole movie film was about. But cortisol is also very important to the body's homeostatic well-being. It's used to regulate metabolism, reduce inflammation. It has a really big say in what substrates your body uses for energy, whether that be fat or carbohydrates or protein. It's very useful, and the reason why it like spikes in the morning is because it gives your body that quick influx of energy, because you haven't needed it while you were asleep, but now it's going to take all that energy that you've been storing up, the glycogen, and help you break that down. And that's why in the wild, animals who are running away from um predators, they will spike their cortisol to give them that quick boost of energy that they need to get away. So cortisol is not something that you can do away with completely. It's something that's needed, as long as it stays within a certain value, and is sustainable. It's not something that we can live without, if that makes sense. But uh, everything that you can do to kind of circumvent that and keep your cortisol levels in a healthy place is kind of conducive to just healthy lifestyle changes or healthy lifestyle practices despite lifestyle changes. So, regular exercise, 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep a night, um, down regulation techniques, whether that be yoga or meditation, um, nurturing healthy social relationships, um, and whole food diets that are low in sugar or especially refined sugars. These are all going to be ways to keep your cortisol levels in that healthy range that you can make the most of your cortisol and just use it how it should be used instead of it being detrimental to your health. I hope this helps. And if there are any other questions that you may have that arise from this video or otherwise, please see us or shoot us an email, and we'd be happy to talk about it a little bit more. Thank you. I've been Coach Adrian. I hope you have a good one.